I was watching College Game Day. No matter what Kirk Herbstreit was talking about, no matter what team he was talking about, the Florida State fans who showed up pregame booed Kirk Herbstreit. And I don't know exactly what Herbie said or didn't say in support of Florida State or Alabama. I mean, Nick Saban, by the way, Saban, now that's a debut. You want to have an analyst who shows up ready to go, prepared, not waiting for you to spoon feed them. Woo! Nick Saban, that's a great debut. He was carrying that program for a while. But Saban even said, look, I got all the 1,000 phone calls, blaming me for Florida State not being in. Well, now you have the 12-team playoff. That shouldn't be an issue for any team now, moving forward. But Herbie, Florida State fans were coming after him. Everything. It didn't matter if he was talking about Montana State. They were booing him. But in Ireland, okay, so college football season opens in Ireland. Major League Baseball opened in Korea. You got the NFL, the second game in the NFL, a Friday night game in Brazil. It's all about global expansion here. You're trying to get into markets that you can tap into a new financial resource. That's what's going on here. The NFL, of course, has been doing this. Rich Eisen said on the Pat McAfee show that he thinks the entire international package for TV will be up for grabs, that somebody could maybe get that eventually. I mean, look, the NFL is about making money, plain and simple. How do we make more money? How about all of these international games? And then if you go to an 18-game schedule, from what I'm told, you're going to have even more of these international games. And maybe they sell that by itself. That's a standalone. Yes, Eaton.
You can't expand college football globally, though.
No, but I think you can do it in a way that more people might watch because it was in Dublin.
Definitely.
Or if you have a game in Germany, you might watch. So I don't know, like the NFL is expanding into those other countries because those countries now, I think Germany is the home of the Kansas City Chiefs. They want to have these markets. They want to have these countries that are absorbing the NFL. I mean, you have London. And I don't know if we'll ever get a team in London. In fact, I don't think we'll get a team in London. I think now it's about let's bounce around to these different places, and you'll have a home away from home game for, you got Eagles and the Packers in Brazil. I don't know if Brazil is going to lay claim to one of these teams, but then you can always go back. And the revenue that's generated, that's what it's all about. I don't know if baseball, the fact that you had Ohtani on display in Korea, I understood it. I've kind of been kicking and screaming against baseball being exported, but this was Ohtani. Take advantage of it. Okay. I don't know. It's opening day. And opening day of baseball being from Cincinnati. Cincinnati used to have the first game, and it was a big deal. Not as much as it used to be. And the NFL exporting games, I don't know, as a fan, do you really care if it's in Brazil or Germany? Probably not, as long as you get to see it. Now, London, it's early in the morning, and the game usually is not very good. And now you're going to be streaming that at 9 in the morning, and you're like, I don't know. Maybe I'll just wait for the highlights. But this is what sports has become. And I don't know if there was any real outcry of why are they playing that game in Dublin. Having been there last year, the atmosphere was wonderful. Stadium was great. And, you had a lot of people traveled for that. I get it. It doesn't happen very often. I think it's going to happen a little bit more.